Alongside Nurse and Leo Rautins, and we mentioned before this one started that height might be a problem, and guess what? That was certainly the problem in this game, the athleticism, and just overall, when it comes to Houston, I mean, they absolutely dominated the Raptors in the paint. You look at points in the paint, it was 66 to 36, 30 more for the Rockets and boards. It was 53 to 22. Kia, from the get-go, I mean, you knew that this was going to be an issue.
Well, anytime that you're lacking size on the inside, that scouting report is going to come in and say attack the rim and attack the offensive glass, and that's exactly what Houston came out and did tonight. We started talking prior to the game about the Toronto Raptors, and their struggle was trying to keep quick guards, or actually not even quick, anybody in front of them, right? And so as the straight line drives continue to get into the paint, it's easy to dominate the paint when you can get inside there. And when you're not rebounding, that is not a winning combination.
And you'll see on a lot of these clips, you'll see multiple defenders going at the ball and everybody just watching and ending up giving up somebody a layup or a rebound as a result. Nobody's blocking out. Even if you're undersized, you have to be physical and put a body on somebody. And the Raptors right now just are not doing it. There's not a lot of focus at the defensive end, and somehow they have to regroup, because we saw in the first half of this game, Raptors were on fire from three and from the field, but that's just not sustainable. You have to defend to give yourself a chance.
And it's not sustainable when you're giving up nearly 128 points per game. Let's look at the bright side, and that has to be the two stars of this team when it comes to Scottie Barnes and Brandon Ingram. They combined for 60 points in this game, and they need everything from these two, Kia.
Well, Scottie Barnes was expected to have a bounce-back game after being a little bit quiet in their last one, and that's exactly what he came out to do. But it's both of these guys that are going to have to be a good 1-2 punch on the offensive end for this team to have any success. And if you're not going to play very good defense, which we haven't seen from the Raptors so far, you've got to be able to score with teams. Scottie Barnes, I thought, did a really good job of getting hot from the perimeter early on in this game. Now, I don't think you want him to take a ton of those as consistently as the season goes on, but if you're going to knock a couple of them down early and you're confident in it, step in it and knock it down. And he's going to score, and then you need Brandon Ingram to be able to score in isolation.
Well, what I like about Scottie, he knocked some threes down the first half. He was more aggressive attacking in the second. Brandon Ingram's a whole different story. He scores from anywhere on the floor, can create his own shot. But what you need to happen is other players around them step up and open the floor a little bit, because if you look at a lot of shots Ingram's making, they're contested shots. They're tough shots because everybody's clogging in, trying to take it away from them because they're not getting enough support from everybody else offensively.
On a positive note, the Raptors did a better job in the half court of actually running their sets and being intentional about it. They got some really good open shots when they set screens for one another, took their time, and that's something that you want to see moving forward if the transition game's not going to be going for you.
But the only issue is, too, I mean, what else do? You need something from someone else. Is there one other person in this lineup that you want to? I mean, Colin Murray-Boyles was great on Monday, but then, you know, a little bit less tonight. I think you need something from someone else, do you not?
I think you need quickly to get going a little bit, right? He's going to continue to make really good reads and to attack closeouts. You might see them move him off the ball a little bit more and allow him to kind of make some of those reads, and that could be something that opens up for him if you want to put Shed on the point guard position with him and give him a little bit more space.
Well, you need a point guard, right? You need a point guard to run the show. You have two dynamic offensive players that can get you some buckets inside and outside, but you need a point guard to make decisions, push the basketball, and score. And Quickly's the guy. He's your starting point guard.
I like to think that I'm the point guard.
100%.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and a great distributor, by the way. A great distributor.
You guys are the best. I mean, that was a lob ball. It doesn't get any easier for the Raps. It is their first NBA Cup game Friday against the Cleveland Cavaliers.